Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bring It Dawn. Speak to Redai.
What brings you here?
Sensing your approach, an agitated elven hunter suddenly drops his conversation and turns to face you. What kind of courtesy have you learned in your filthy homeland? A red stripe of paint gleams, pearly with sweat from cheekbone to cheekbone. We speak of Confronting matters. Begone. The huntress in the group raises her calloused hand. Still your heart, Redai. Do not forget where you stand. She parts the fine strands of golden hair that float before her face, and acknowledges you with a nod. In the house of our ancestors, and the 6 tribes, we commune as one people. Redai looks away and fumes in a restrained breath. The ancestors will forgive me, and my brother, I clean the shame away from his name. He looks at the huntress, and from the taint it has brought to our tribe. Tell me about your tribe. Redai's voice swells with pride, for a moment holding his anger at bay. We're the keepers of the stone. Lets the name reverberate in the hall. We're the first tribe. Our history runs across the ages, to the time of the builders. The huntress nods. We're one with the past, with our traditions and history. The best crafts and hunts come from our kin. Other tribes look up to our prowess. They're consumed by envy. Redai frowns. That's why Arthwin lies about my brother. His tribe has no history, no glory. But now he claims it for the twice-split arrows, while we're left to bear a false shame. What happened to your brother? My brother. Hunter's heavy breathing pauses for a moment. My brother Fjorm is the greatest hunter of our tribe. He set out on a blood hunt, but hasn't returned. And now Arthwin, that puny liar. He claims that my brother. Redai clenches his fists. The elven huntress fills in the silence. Arthwin belongs to another tribe. He is the hunter that competed against Fjorm during their blood hunt. She gives a glancing look to Redai. Arthwin claims that Fjorm has exiled himself, deciding not to return to Twin Elms. Redai scowls. His stripe of paint curves like an angry wound. Exiled, in shame, for losing to him during the blood hunt. Can you believe this liar? Even though Arthwin returned with the giant Stelgar's fang as proof, it's hard to believe that Fjorm could have, or would have failed to kill the prey first. The huntress digs her heel in the dark soil. But you cannot claim that yet, Redai. Not until the Anamfatha judge the truth. Arthwin's weak, from a lower tribe. Redai bares his teeth. He lies. I'll find the truth and clean my brother's name. You mentioned a blood hunt. What is it? We prove our worth in a blood hunt. We set out to stalk and prey, always a dangerous creature, and only one kills it first. The elven huntress interrupts with an exasperated sigh. Yes, but we hunt as pairs, to bond, as Confronting, as one, not as enemies. 2 hunters, 2 tribes, 1 spirit. That is our way. Redai glowers in response. Our way isn't to lie. We don't betray our brothers and sisters for our own gain. The blood hunt between your brother and Arthwin has broken the communion of our tribes, Redai. Do not dig in this wound until you can claim the truth. She turns again to face you. Perhaps our customs appear strange to you, but despite what you see now, or now see, we Confrontings hold our bond sacred. Why would Arthwin lie about your brother? Redai throws his arms in the air. Why? He looks at you as if the answer were obvious. Redai, please, still your anger. He does not know our customs. The huntress turns to you and nods. Arthwin stands much to gain from claiming a victory over Fjorm. It brings renown and glory to his kin, a lesser tribe, twice split arrows. Arthwin has no history, no name. Now he returns a hero, while my brother... Redai's face twists in ire. Tricked, perhaps worse. How do you plan to clear Fjorm's name? A bead of sweat rolls down Redai's forehead, hangs from his red-painted cheekbone like a drop of blood. It quivers as the hunter's muscles twitch. I can't tarry here while my brother's fate remains unknown. Anamfatha must let me go. To judge Arthwin, and to clean our tribe's name, they cannot listen only to your truth. The huntress lowers her head, glancing at you. Before the Anamfatha, only an impartial voice can speak for what happened. Renai whips his neck, and the drop of sweat lingering on his cheekbone flies in your direction. You mean to involve this one, an Estremor? She points at him, her callous finger curved like a claw. Listen to me now. Arthwin returned, with proof. Your brother did not even come back. Huntress blows against the fine hairs that floating down over her face. The tribes are split. Something must be done. She looks at you. And this one is known for a quick and clever mind. Such an Estremor could bring truth, even to the Anamfatha. No promises, but if I find anything, then I'll let you know. Rudai stares into nothingness. He breaks the silence in a grave voice. I'll remain here and wait for the Anamfatha to summon us. Huntress nods at you. Yorm and Arthwin went to the Northweald Forest, beyond the Old Song Pass, to hunt a giant Stelgar. Search there and return to us with the truth if you can, but be aware. Stelgar of such size, many times over their lesser kin, usually gather a big pride that follows them closely. Rudai fixes his eyes on you, two glowing embers over the blood-red stripe painted across his face. Estremor, I don't expect help, but I'll do anything to know of my brother's fate, and to clean the stain that Arthwin has spilled on our tribe. He throws his chin back. Anything. This I claim.
What brings you here?
Right.
Alright, we do have a couple things to do. First thing I'm going to do is actually go back to the tavern to rest and see if we can't find the NPC that had the bird. Alright, I have an idea where the Shardwing and the Cloud Singer are. The Tiem, I think it's the one that's in the tavern.
Good day, stranger.
Oh no, it was one of the merchants, wasn't it? Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, that's fine. I wanted to rest up anyway. Get that buff back. But before we go to the Northweald, I am going to swap out 2 companions for Grieving Mother and Palagina. So I want both of them present for the Temple of Hylia. Because Palagina is a... what are they called? Godwoken? Might be getting my fantasy settings mixed up. Of Hylia. And then someone had pointed out that Grieving Mother is most likely a worshipper of Hylia, which makes perfect sense. And so we'll try to have both of them present when we go to her temple. Plus, they're both part of the A team. So at some point, they're going to be part of the party again.
What brings you here?
Estromore.
Hail, Estromore.
Hail, Estromore.
Was I mistaken?
Many blessings, traveler.
Estromore.
Estromore.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Hail, Estromore.
Maybe I was mistaken. There's a woman we spoke to about a bird. She said that some child named it. She wouldn't tell us the whole story. It might be one of these homes then. Well, this is the one that Alari was in.
Right. Margaret's fire casts light in dark.
Alright, this must be her.
Hail, Estromore.
Here we go. Oh, we meet again, Estromore. What is it you require? Delum sent me to collect rare songbirds. She stares at you blankly for a moment, before shaking her head. If Op Delum sent you? No, absolutely not. Eating my beloved pet won't grant that full musical prowess. The only thing he'll get is an upset stomach, and the pain of a passing beak. She folds her arms and frowns. There's a forest full of birds. Mine's not for sale. Why would Dylan believe that eating birds will help? Old folklore gone awry, she mutters, shrugging in resignation. Orlans, particularly those raised in the forest, still seem to believe that by eating noteworthy creatures, they can gain the desirable traits of their prey. It's false. Eating a spider doesn't give you 8 legs any more than eating ivy lets you sprout berries. Lindsay sighs with resignation. If Dylan wants to be a better singer, he should try practice, not superstition. I agree. Killing your bird seems unnecessary. I'll look elsewhere. Her face turns flushed as she smiles. I'm relieved you see it my way. How'd you like it if someone demanded your cherished pet as a snack?
Yeah.
Well, they'd probably be hard-pressed to eat a lich's skull, but they're welcome to try. I wonder if there is an alternative way to find that bird. I'm not super keen on giving this guy a bunch of birds to eat anyway, but...
Right.
Alright, so I believe one of them can be found in Elmshore next to the Adra Pillars. Or the Adra Arch.
Right.
Alright, the Shardwing Songbird. Interlocked and concave, the iridescent green feathers of this bird resemble crystalline scales. When startled, it completely freezes on the spot, only to resume its slow singing once it feels safe again.
Huh?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'll just go back here. Somebody at the tavern will go ahead and swap out our party members. I think Adair is going to have to go for now, so that we can keep grinding out Haravia's and Kana's weapons.
Yeah.
We do have a ton of quests to take care of in Northweald as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good day to you.
See you when I see you.
If you say so.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yeah.
Let's go rest up again so we make sure everybody has that buff.
Good day to you.
And we still have 2 more areas of the city to explore. I don't know if they'll even let us go to the Burrow Owl yet. We did speak to the boatsman that would take us there. But the way they were talking about it, I assumed it would be blocked off until we had a quest that would force us to go there.
Right.
Spread across a lumpy pallet of straw. The hide blankets are surprisingly soft. A wreath of straw woven with animal bones hangs from the shelf.
My
I
thoughts
just
will be
realized
as
we don't
silent as my
have...
feet.
Oh wait, he has
Need
mechanics, right?
something?
Let me just double check. Yeah, we have enough mechanics. Alright, some meat.
Hey, look what I found!
Starlight Garb. It's unique light armor, exceptional, plus 10 defense against spells, and plus 2 athletics. The somber set of robes is flecked with bright, shimmering points of white, an imitation of a starry night sky. It was commissioned by an aging scholar, whose love of astronomy and failing eyesight pressed her to request a set of enchanted garb, which would allow her to pursue her studies for years to come. Pretty good. I might give that to... Grieving Mother. What does she have? Yeah, I think this is better. I don't like her in the robe, though, so I'm going to keep it as is. I like what he currently has equipped as well. I might give it to Aloth.
Yeah.
Can't get to this one. Alright, hold on.
Yeah?
Following your lead.
Really? Alright, well. Not a fan of that. I'm gonna exit and come back in to see if maybe it fixes it. I don't think it's going to, but I don't like leaving things unexplored. Nope, still not gonna let us get to it. Well, I'm assuming it describes the skull. Nobody knows his power. Not the Delimgon, not us. We'll hunt him down wherever he hides. Alright, it's called a Ward Huntress. Okay, cool. The Confronting woman stares at the ground. Her bushy eyebrows frown in a straight line. Never before has a man slipped past with so much ease. A sign. A dark sign. An elven man waves his hand in an arc over the ground. It has come to pass. At the end of the motion, his long fingers close into a fist. We could not have foreseen it. The Delimgon could not either.
Hail, Estremor.
The woman shakes her head. And what does that tell us? She notices you, her thick eyebrows arching in surprise. Estremor, excuse us. We're not used to your kind here, under the great trees. We can assist you. We will. Delimgon, what are they? They are ancient children of the giant elms. Our people have lived with the two sisters in peace, as we arrived hundreds of years ago. Delimgon call us friends. We call them our own kin. Our protection, their wisdom. Together we share a strong bond. They've always lived under the shadow of the great elms. Walk until you cross the stream, and there you will find the Delimgon sisters. Tell me about the man you speak of. Not Confronting. Broke into the tower, here in Elm's Reach. Nobody saw him come, not even the Delimgon. He moved in silence like a Stelgar in the shadows. Our hunters caught no scent until it was too late. We heard the stones crack. When he stepped inside Tir Evron. Dark omen, I say this. Fire gives off the thick, rich odor of burning peat.
And what does the flame reveal?
Alright, so we've seen both of those before.
Be cautious.
Need something?
Yeah.
The clear waters taste sweet and refreshing. Can't reach that side from here. Let's go back over this way and explore the Hall of Warriors.
On the hunt.
That's when I pierced the giant Stelgar with my spear, right through its heart.
If secrets whisper
it's Arthwin.
here, I shall listen.
I wish I could have seen you do it.
If secrets whisper
too,
here, I
and
shall
maybe.
listen for them.
Later you can show us how you use your big spear. Oh, well, yes. I can do that. Guy's living it up. Let's speak to him. A lanky hunter grooms his stubble, a patched fuzz of blonde hairs while listening attentively to a young elven woman. She whispers in his reddened ears and giggles. With his head still lowered, he flashes a wide smile in return. The hunter notices you. He clears his throat and straightens his back, adopting an air of dignity. I've been expecting you, champion of the Fangs. My tribesmen have told me that you're to speak the truth about Fjorm's exile. He combs his spare stubble, darting a glance at the elven woman. Well, Arthwin doesn't hide from the truth. Ask, and I'll answer. Tell me about your tribe. We're young, youngest tribe in Irglunfoth. Arthwin hesitates for a moment, scratching his beard, and then spreads his long legs apart. But we're not weak. The other tribes have their history, and now we, the twice-split arrows, are making our own. Arthwin puffs his chest and pounds it with a fist. We're true Glenfothans, true hunters. I've proven our worth. His patches of golden stubble sparkle alongside a glowing smile. It was me, not Fjorm, who killed the giant Stelgar. What happened to Fjorm? Arthwin looks down and licks his lips. Fjorm. He pushes a blonde bristle away from the edges of his mouth. Every tribe knows his prowess. A hunter of great name. But this time, he fell behind. We spotted the giant Stelgar and the Sentinel's Ridge, above the waterfall of the Northweald. It was stalking for prey. Arthwin lightly shakes his head. Fjorm wanted us to split. He lured the beast to the river, and I'd flank it. The hunter scratches his flushed earlobe. But the beast didn't come down to the riverbank, so we tried to circle it to on the ridge. I climbed faster, and there it was, ready to pounce on me. Arthwin thrust his fist forward. I pierced flesh mid-air, rolled over, and stabbed it at it again and again. And it was dead. Hunter pushes his mustache back and looks up. Fjorm couldn't believe he didn't earn the kill, not even a cut. He said he'd not return with the shame of losing to a twice-split arrow. Arthwin sighs. I pleaded, but he was a keeper of the stone. He'd not listen. And now he's exiled. Who knows where. Well, goodbye.
Huh?
Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will enter the Hall of Warriors, take a look around, and then continue exploring Elm's Reach. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.